Hi guys. So today I'm going to talk about a few things. One is I kind of want to do these videos like every day, which I know sounds cray-cray, but I don't know. I kind of like it. It's like my own little diary, and whoever wants to watch it can watch it if you want. But mainly, I think like the whole theme of my day has been something I've always known, but the universe has a sense of humor. And I say this to everyone, but it's like, it's so true. Oh my God, I cannot get the angle right. That's okay. We'll survive. Um, it really does. Like the universe has like a kind of like a sick and twisted sense of humor, but I had a boss once that basically said, when things happen in life, you can either laugh about it or cry about it. So, why not choose to laugh at it? And it is kind of funny. So the reason why I thought of this idea today, or it was kind of like the underlining theme of this entire day, really, is I got the iPad Pro. I am like telling you guys right now, if you do not own an iPad Pro, you need one. Like your life is not complete without the iPad Pro. Like my video about happiness saying, does your happiness rely on someone else? Oh honey, your happiness relies on the iPad Pro. I'm totally joking. That'd be horrible. But seriously, you need one. And I got to the Apple store and I bought everything online for in-store pickup. I was gonna have it shipped, but like I need instant gratification, like in everything in my life. I'm just like, I need it now. I need it now. Like I don't want it tomorrow. Tomorrow, like who knows? I could be dead or something. Like I need it right this instant. So I didn't want to wait for shipping, so I decided to pick it up at the Apple store, which meant I had to go to the mall. Don't like doing that, but we do what we have to do. I got there, it was like super crowded, obviously, because it's a Sunday. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, when I am like at the Apple store and I'm not intending on purchasing something, or, I really have no business being there, I am like hit up by every single Apple, what do you call the people who work at Apple? Apple seeds? I'm hit up by every single Apple seed. Like, what are you looking for today? Can I introduce you to a few of our new products? Hey, can I walk you through this new MacBook feature? When I don't have a purpose to be in the Apple store, that's when I'm bombarded by customer service offerings. And it's great. Like, it's like, wow, Apple employees, like, they're really on their game. Like, this is awesome. And of course, it's like I never actually want the customer service, because if you go in a store and you have no idea what you're doing in there, the last thing you want is for someone to be like, why are you here? Why are you here? What are you shopping for? What are you doing here? Like, it's just so annoying. So typically when I'm in the Apple store, because I can't afford to buy Apple products every day, I'm usually just aimlessly looking around. Not today, though. I was picking up some high price tag items. I mean, I was really banking on my tax refund to make these purchases. I'm not even gonna lie. And I walk in, there's like a ton of employees, there's a ton of customers, and I see this roped off section with this like obnoxiously large sign. I mean, you really couldn't miss it. It was like order pickup in size like 200 font. No, it was like size 2000 font. Like the letters were this big. So you couldn't miss it. And I was standing by the velvet rope. Well, it wasn't velvet, who am I kidding? But, the ropes that they use made out of like seatbelt material. Oh, ding, ding. It's annoying in the background. I should have put my iPad on mute, but I'll be talking more about my iPad in a minute. So I was just standing next to the rope, next to the giant sign that said order pickup, and, I'm doing my nonverbals. I'm making eye contact with every single employee that walks by. I have, I put on my best helpless look on my face. Whatever that even looks like, right? Like, I mean, if I could like try and act it, I would just be like, I, I don't know. Like, how do you look helpless? Anyways, I thought I was doing a really good job at, you know, sending the vibe out that, hey, I haven't been helped yet. And I was the only person standing there in that roped off section. I had like one person look at me, walk by, second person look at me, walk by. Uh, and every time they looked at me, they're like, shoot, I made eye contact. Like, hurry, 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 go away. And I can't, I don't hold them against them. Like, I used to work retail. I totally get it. Like, you're overwhelmed. I don't think they were overstaffed because there was employees everywhere. I mean, every corner I looked, there was an employee. But long story short, no one was helping me. And there were a lot of people that saw me waiting there. And so I like walk up to this employee in the corner and I'm like, excuse me, like I've had like 12 employees make awkward eye contact with me and then sort of run away. Like, can someone just help me pick up this order? And he was like, oh yeah, oh my God, yes, 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 let me grab your order right now. And like, I was out the door like 2 minutes later. But I don't know, I just think it's funny, like, oh, universe. Of course, when I actually want customer service, everyone's running away from me. But like, heaven forbid I go in the Apple store and actually have business to take care of. No one wants anything to do with me. So that was interesting. And it's so funny too, because I shop at Sephora sometimes. And when I'm shopping, like I'm that type of shopper that like I don't have time for anything. Like it's sort of like I don't got time for that. I don't got time for this. Like I want to get in, look at, maybe browse. I'm a browser, I'll admit. Like I'll take my time if I don't know whether I want to buy something or if I have to make a decision or if there's like options. Oh my God, forget it. If there's like 12 options for the same product, I'm going to be in there for an hour. Which is why no one shops with me. It's like I can't like not be distracted in a store. It's just like not possible. And I'm like, ooh, what's that? What's this? What's that? Blah, 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 blah. And I end up like coming out with like $100 worth of stuff when I came in there for like a $5 lip balm. But anyways, I like would shop at Sephora and oh my God, they get so pissed at me because again, like when I'm actually looking for something and when I actually need help, and I'm like throwing out all the nonverbals, like, help me, I'm a helpless customer, somebody like reach out a helping hand. No one wants anything to do with me. They look at me and then they pretend they didn't look at me, and it's like, no one helps. So it was like this lip balm that I use. It's called like Laneige, I don't know. Lingerie, who knows? The stuff's amazing though. And they were like out of stock of a certain flavor because everything at Sephora has like flavors, but I kind of like it. And they were out of stock of the flavor that I really wanted. I think it was like candy flavored lip mask. It's really good. If you haven't heard of it, I would recommend. So I know just from shopping there and being an observant human being, that they have their overstock in the drawer directly underneath the display. And I'm like looking around, no one's helping me. I don't even see any employees. So I like pull open the drawer and I just like grab what I was shopping for. And it's like, oh my God, this lady comes running like I don't even know where she came from. She was nowhere to be found when I needed help. But oh my God, the moment I reached for that drawer, she was like, sir. It's like, I thought she was going to like handcuff me. She was like, sir, I'm going to ask you to not use that drawer. Can I help you with something? And I'm just like, come on. Universe. The universe is so funny. Really, it is. It's like it knows what you want and it like wants to screw with you. I'm gonna turn my iPad off because whoever's texting me right now like needs to stop. Oh my God. Woo. No offense to anyone who's texting me, but hey, that's another example of the universe having a sense of humor. Of course, the 10 minutes that I'm filming, I get all the text messages for my entire day. Literally no one texts me. True story. So yeah, it's crazy. It's like the more I talk about the universe having a sense of humor, it's like creeping into this video. Like, what else is gonna happen? Is there gonna be an earthquake? Oh my God. No, but there's another really good example that I wanted to bring up, especially when in like the arena of dating, you know, because I'm single. In case you didn't know, it's so funny. Like when you're single, you tell it literally everyone because you're like, what's out there? I want to put myself on the market. But yeah, in case I haven't like shoved it down your throat enough, I'm single. And when you're dating, it's like, and I'm not the only one who experiences this, but like you could have like a perfect skin day. And that's the day that your date cancels on you. Or like in my case, I don't even like bringing this up because I get chills. It was like such a scarring experience, but like you can kind of still see the residual. I had like the worst styes of my entire life. First on this eye, and then it jumped to the second eye. This was a few weeks ago, and I was like a hermit. I didn't want to go out. I wanted to like, I was seriously considering wearing a paper bag over my head. Like, I'm not even figure of speech. Not like, I'm gonna wear a paper bag over my head. I look like crap. Like, no. Like, I was like, do I put this bag on my head or don't I? Because it was that bad. I thought I turned you. Oh my God. It's my new eye. I have 2 iPads now. I forgot. Notifications are just hitting me up the wazoo. I hope someone is like not in danger. This is kind of weird. You don't usually get this many notifications. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah. So like, of course, on the one day when you're not having a breakout, your date cancels on you. But then if you have 2 major styes on your eyes, I was getting hit up left and right from like people who I haven't even spoken to in months that like suddenly had this renewed interest in me. And I'm like hiding in my apartment because I look like Quasimodo with my eyes puffed up and swollen. And like, I had a whitehead on this one. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I could see the whitehead on my eyelid without using a mirror. Like, I could see the whitehead in my vision. It was that bad, and I popped it in the bathroom in the shower, which you're not supposed to do, because allegedly you can, like, go blind if you pop your styes. But I can still see. At least I think I can. Wait. Yeah, we're good. But yeah, it's like, of course, universe, of course. Of course, when I have, like, when I look like a Cyclops monster, that's when I get all of the boys coming to my yard, as they say. And now that I'm mostly healed, I mean, you can still see the scar right here. That scar is taking its sweet time. That scar is like, honey, I get paid by the hour. I'm not going anywhere. But like, of course, now that I'm like healed and I'm like, I have my confidence back and I'm like, ooh, like, I don't feel like I have to wear a paper bag over my head anymore. Now I'm getting crickets. Like, chirp, like literally, like I can hear the crickets, except for now when I'm filming. I'm getting a ton of notifications, but like, it's been like dead, okay? Like my dating life has been like, I don't know. I think anyone's dating life has been more exciting than mine over the past week. Of course, because now I like actually feel in the mood to go out. So I think the moral of the story today is don't be too hard on yourself when the universe like creates situations where it's like, really, universe? Really? Like every other time this happens, and then when like I'm in the mood or when it benefits me, it doesn't? Like what? But it's so funny. It's just like how the universe works, and it's like you can cry about it or you can laugh about it. It's sort of like that Elaine, I'm sorry, I'm gonna mispronounce her name, but Alanis Morissette? Alanis Morissette? Ooh, there's gonna be people mad at that. Um, but like it reminds me of that song that is like, oh, like when it rains on your wedding day, or when you get a free ride but you're like already late, and it's so true. And I'm not the only person that this happens to, especially when it comes to dating. There's even like a figure of speech that people use in the dating world. It's like when it or no, not when it rains it pours, but like similar concept, like everyone comes at once and like wants to date you at once. It's like it's either a flood or a drought. There's like really no in between. It's like either like 10 guys want to go on a date with me, or I am ghosted by literally everyone. um there's absolutely no in between. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. So what are you gonna do? Laugh or cry about it? I guess we can laugh. I mean, if you have to cry and it makes you feel better, you can do that as well. I mean, nothing beats a good cry, but don't beat yourself up about it. Yeah, so I'm gonna figure out who's dying and who's been trying to text me to save their life during the duration of this video. I hope you guys had a great day. Oh, and duh, I wanted to show you my new iPad. Let me make sure I don't have anything personal pulled up on it before I show it to you. I got the Magic keyboard, and hold on, let me put this on airplane mode. I'm just saying, guys, like privacy, ... Okay, anyways, so this is my new, oh my god, I thought that was another text message. This is my new iPad. This is the Magic keyboard. The difference between the Magic keyboard and like other cheaper keyboards that you're probably possibly familiar with is that there's a trackpad, which is super cool, and the iPad hovers. So it's probably hard to tell in this video, but let me turn it sideways for you. Like, that is so cool. It just like, it's such a fancy looking setup. When I'm using it, I feel like those people that like have those tablet checkout stations or something. It's sort of like an all-in-one. It's like a laptop, but it's not a laptop, but it like, you can pretend that it's one. The processor, not that I know anything about processors because I don't know anything about technology, is really good. I think this is like the M something that Apple has, the M1 or 2, don't know. But it's just very fast. I don't know what the M stands for, magnificent? We don't know. But it's awesome. And I actually am getting a USB-C to USB 3 converter, and I'm going to try to use like a traditional mouse with this thing. So stay tuned. I don't know how well that's going to work out, but we don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, and the universe. Oh, the universe. I even had like another situation even after I got the iPad, and I called Verizon because the directions that Apple provides to set up cellular were not working, and I want cellular on my iPad because like if I'm not in a Wi-Fi hotspot, like what am I gonna do on my iPad? Like stare at my contacts or like read a book that's saved on my iPad? Like give me a break. Like I need the internet. So I just like ran into that issue, and it's like, great, of course. And the Verizon rep told me, if you're listening to this and you want to buy an iPad with cellular connection and you're like not super tech savvy, listen up, because this might save you 2 hours. I spent like 2 hours on the phone because the Verizon person who was trying to help me set up my iPad Pro with cellular was trying to tell me that I needed to drive to the Verizon store and purchase a SIM card, because when I pulled out my SIM card holder in my iPad, it was empty. I do not have a SIM card in this iPad. Now, what the Verizon rep did not tell me, and what the Apple reps did not tell me, is that you do not need a SIM card in your iPad Pro with cellular. iPad Pro regular might be a different story, but I specifically got the iPad Pro with cellular. Double check what you're buying, people. And I remember telling the rep, I was like, oh, that's odd. What's the point of buying the one with the cellular capabilities if I have to run out and get a SIM card? Anyways, long story short, I hung up the phone and I did it myself by the good old-fashioned way, Googling and going on the Verizon website. And I was like, oh, I don't even need a SIM card. Oh, I just can do it on the internet and just like add a line on the internet, and I like my iPad is just has a blank SIM card holder, and yet somehow I'm able to get cellular and it works. I tested it, I disabled Wi-Fi, and we're good. So use me as an example. Don't waste 2 hours on the phone, and just know that you don't need a SIM card. And if your cell carrier is like giving you issues and asking you to look at the SIM card, hang up on them and go on Google. Yeah, sometimes Google, we love people in customer service. We love, people who try to help, but sometimes Google, man, Google is like your best friend. So, oh my God, I feel like I'm rambling. Yeah. Let me know if you've ever experienced something in your life where the universe had a sense of humor or is, trying to teach you patience. I think we can learn something from these funny, ironic mishaps in our life that just happen at the worst time and then don't happen at the best time. So I hope you guys had a great day, and I will see you very soon. Allegedly, because I want to do this every day. So, bye.